All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, quick little halftime report here. The Jets are down 13-3 to the New England Patriots, and we know what the issues are, right? We know what the problems are. Number one, there's really only two main problems, but the first being that the pass game is virtually non-existent. It's not there at all. Not in the least. Zach Wilson is 3 of 7, 45 passing yards with 3 interceptions. Are you kidding me? Those are horrible, horrible numbers. I mean, I felt like the biggest thing on offense all week, we talked about it in the preview video. We talked about it all week. Quick passing, establish the short passing attack. That has been, it just has not been there at all. And then we take a look across the line of scrimmage at Mac Jones, a guy who starts off the game 9 of 10 and currently has 17 completions. The offense is moving, right? They're getting the football out of Mac Jones' hands quickly. He's not taking all these crazy shots downfield. And I'm not necessarily against taking deep shots. I'm against being aggressive, but I feel like really, it's Zach Wilson's second game. It's second game in the NFL. It's the home opener. We're playing against a Bill Belichick-led Patriots team. Let's get Zach Wilson comfortable early. But that hasn't really been the case. It's just really aggressive, just shots down the field. And you know what the crazy thing is too? Is I feel like the Jets actually have a couple things working for them. We have been able to run the ball today. We have also been in great field position as well. I mean, Berrios has had a couple nice returns. We had the kickoff out of bounds as well. I mean, the Jets have had multiple opportunities in the middle of the field, and we just haven't been able to convert. We're constantly turning the ball over. We had the one punt, but hey, it is what it is. But we're running the football, and it's it's really, really mind-boggling that we have not opened up the short passing attack. We have the players to do it. Keelan Cole, Elijah Moore. I really like Corey Davis on the outside. We have Michael Carter in the flat. Michael Carter's been making plays all day. Defensively, we have been fantastic. The defense has been incredible given the circumstances. It's 13-3, and we have turned the ball over 3 times. We're flying around the football field. We're playing really aggressive. Sorry about that. My brother ended up calling, wanted to talk a little bit about the game, what he is kind of seeing from it. But basically what I was saying was, even with just the intensity of how we're tackling is there as well. I mean, the defense, I'm really, really, really impressed with how the defense has looked so far. We're getting multiple sacks. I think we have 3 sacks so far. John Franklin Myers is getting in the backfield. I mean, really, this defensive line has been great. It's been fantastic. But it's just the offense. And then the other issue that, we didn't bring up before was time of possession. I mean, the time, and that goes hand in hand with not really being able to establish any sort of type of pass game. But man, it is ridiculous, especially in the first quarter. I mean, the Pats had over 12 minutes of time possession in the first quarter alone. My God. I mean, and that's what happens when you just constantly turn the ball over. So second half adjustments need to be made. Fortunately for the Jets, they were made last week against the Panthers. It was a similar situation in the fact that, the Jets were really lifeless on offense, and then defensively, we just couldn't really get after Darnold. We couldn't really stop Christian McCaffrey, but we look like a completely different team coming out of halftime. So let's see if those adjustments are made. We know the Patriots are going to continue to hold the ball, that's how they looked, last week against the Miami Dolphins. Over 36 minutes of time possession. They held the ball. They just made a couple of mistakes here and there with penalties and fumbles and whatnot, failed red zone attempts, but I mean, when you have a 10-point lead at halftime, it's a lot different than a close neck-and-neck game like it was last week against the Dolphins. So we'll see what happens. The halftime adjustments need to be made. We need to get the football out of Zach Wilson's hands quickly. Easy stuff, easy completions, easy reads. And again, I'm not against taking these shots downfield, but not constantly, not when we haven't really identified that rhythm. We haven't really found the flow of the game yet. We didn't find the flow last week in the first half. We started to kind of find the identity in the second half, and then that's when we started to roll. But, so far, it just hasn't really been there. Elijah Moore made a really nice catch down the sidelines. But, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Cannot wait to see what you guys have to say. Establish the short passing game. That's my #1 key here. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.